evening, bookies! My name is Hannah, and today we are doing a book tag. So, I know I did a book tag kind of recently when I did the bookshelf book tag, but before then I hadn't done one in 7 months, and I kind of just wanted to do one by itself today. So today we're doing the booktube watching book tag, which was originally created by Harriet Rosie. I'm going to put her video, the original video, down in the description below. So this tag has 10 questions, maybe 11, it's optional, and it's kind of about what people you're subscribed to, when you get to watch booktube, stuff like that. And I thought it'd be kind of a fun little, not quite book tag to do, but it also kind of pertains to booktube and the community. So let's get to it. So question 1 is, how many channels are you subscribed to on YouTube? So I'm probably going to actually have to go in and count how many I'm subscribed. No, it might tell me. Hold on. No, that's not what I wanted. But a lot of them aren't booktubers. I'm just some of them are gaming channels, like the Gaming Beaver and Markiplier. And then some are like random animal videos, like Brave Wilderness, and just random things. I'm just kind of subscribed to a lot of random channels, but a lot of them are booktube channels. So I am subscribed to 143 YouTube channels, and as I was going through and looking at them, I realized yeah, a lot of them are booktubing channels, but I've also got a ton of random other channels on there. Question 2 is, when do you usually watch booktube? I'm kind of always watching booktube. It's either that or randomly binging my favorite video game. But most of the time it's when I'm laying in bed at night, mostly just kind of just laying there getting ready to go to bed. I'll just kind of breeze through a couple tags, look at a couple book hauls, and just whatever else that my booktuber friends or people I know or the people I follow are doing. Number 3 is, how do you balance booktube watching, reading, and making your own videos? I can honestly say horribly. I balance this horribly. That's why I just barely got off hiatus. And it's I've been reading a lot more lately just because I have an hour where I'm at work not really doing anything where I can just sit there and read. So I get an hour at least done during the day, and then I'll come home and continue reading. But I used to have a full-on schedule down where you guys would get your videos. I think Tuesdays and Fridays, where Saturdays I'd record, Sundays I'd edit, and is it Tuesdays and Fridays? Yeah, it was Tuesdays and Fridays. And then Mondays I'd just do whatever, and then Tuesdays I would post it, and then Wednesdays I'd record, Thursdays I'd edit, Friday I'd post. It was a really confusing and tough schedule I had. So I don't know. And then I have to balance work and actual home life all together with that. So it's kind of complicated. So one thing no one ever told me about booktubing is it's hard to get a schedule down and get to what you want to do when you want to do it. Number 4, is there a difference between videos you like watching and videos you like making? I like watching videos where my voice isn't shitty. I like watching tags, but I also like watching people reorganize their bookshelves. And I like to make, I like to make kind of the same things. I know I reorganize my bookshelves a lot because I'm always getting new books and I always want to squeeze them in. But I also like to watch people do dramatic sketch videos and stuff like that. I've done one of those and it was cringy. But other than that, they're kind of the same. I do love to watch bookshelf tours. Just, I don't know why, I find them so entertaining. And then I love to watch hauling videos just because it's whatever you guys are getting and whatever you guys are interested, I'm most likely going to be interested and want. So it's kind of, yeah, they're kind of running the same path there. Number 5, who is the first booktuber you subscribe to and you still watch them? I don't even have to look her up or anything. I can clearly remember who my first booktuber was, and it was Pullin' Bananas Books. I subscribed to her years and years ago. I don't even remember the exact year. And yeah, absolutely, I still watch her. She was I feel like she opened the door for me to get where I am. So of course I still watch her. It was her and Caddy, and then they kind of helped me move into Sasha and Natasha and everybody from there. So it really kind of just started with her. Thanks, by the way, Christine. Number 6. Who is the most recent booktuber that you've subscribed to? So, from what I remember, I think it's Divya, or Divya? Oh god, I don't know, I'm so sorry. But I discovered her not too long ago when I discovered her, like, how to make, like a romance book cover or something like that. And, like, just her attitude and the way she does things is so funny, and I'm always like, yeah, I'll subscribe to you, but I'm pretty sure it was her. Number 7. Share an old favorite booktuber. Price is Wong. She was also one of the first ones that I subscribed to, and I've kind of kept track with what's going on in her, you know, in her life. She's had a kid. I mean, I'm sure that was a couple years ago, but she was one of the ones that I kind of just loved to go on her channel and see what's new with her. Number 8 is share a new favorite booktuber, and I'm going to go with Hannah over at a Clockwork Reader. I can't talk today. That's nothing new. I found her, again, not too long ago, but it was before I found It's Divya. I found Hannah, and, like, I started watching her videos, and then I discovered her name was my name, and I was like, well, now I just want to kind of, like, be your subscriber and be your friend and everything. So she's the new favorite one currently. That probably sounded kind of stalkerish, I think. Number 9. What is one of your booktube pet peeves? So this one probably isn't a pet peeve with everybody, but it's something that I've noticed where someone will start a tag, and I'm not saying like someone will start a tag and it spreads everywhere, because that's what tags are, but someone will start a tag and it'll kind of spread around, and like this person will have a different answer from this person, which is what the point of the tag is. But then everyone realizes this person has a really good answer, and they just kind of steal it. And as soon as like you see all these interesting answers for this one tag, and then suddenly you see the same answer for this question, and I think it's either because people just don't want to come up with their own answer anymore, or they're like it applies to them, but they also don't want to come up with one that also applies to them. So that kind of irritates me a little bit, but not enough that I'm like really gonna care. And number 10, what have you learned from watching other booktubers? I have learned that everyone has their different own style, and that no one is perfect at editing, no one is perfect at reading. Not everybody reads 50 books in a month or 50 books in a year. Like, some people barely read one in a month, some people barely read one in 6 months, some people finish theirs like in a week. People, like, I've learned that they read different paces, they're into different books, and some people just are different, and none of them are perfect, and all of them try their best. And I really think it's just kind of a great thing to know that you try your hardest and no one's gonna judge you about it being on booktube. The 11th question is to tag some other booktubers to try this tag. I wasn't tagged, but I don't really consider myself close enough to other booktubers to tag them yet. I usually tag you guys, so I guess I'll tag you. If you want to do it, you go ahead and do it. I would just like to put out there that if there are booktubers who want to be my friend, please come be my friend, because I would love to be able to tag people in their videos, in my videos, so they can do things, so we can share things. That is it for this tag. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you guys in the next one. Rock on. Hey guys, I'm Hannah at Heckyeahbooks, and today me and my sister, who you are going to meet in just a few seconds, we are doing the siblings tag. So she's sitting behind the camera.